All that morning I got so many phone calls, and I finally opened my phone and I answered and I said, what do you want? Here we are, Mount Sinai Hospital. We need you here in the hospital right away. We think that we have a match for you. And I say, no way. One second. I have been waiting for this call for 6.5 years. All my life, for the last 40 years as a professional biologist, I have dedicated my life to the study and conservation of birds, working primarily in the tropics of Latin America, working in the rainforest. 2016, Memorial Day, I was in the field and suddenly I start bleeding. So I called my doctor and the doctor said, calm down, we need to take you out of there. Do not fly, do not take an helicopter, go by land. I went to the nearest hospital, which was 18 hours away. We drove and stopped every 45 minutes, every half an hour, just to get rid of the blood that was coming internally in my stomach. So I was able to reach that hospital. They take care of me. A couple of hours later in that morning, I was able to get to San Diego, to the Scripps Hospital, and they saved my life there. I spent like 10 days in the hospital. When I came back to New York City to see my doctor, who told me, you need a liver transplant. You need to see another specialist, which is Dr. Leona Kim-Schluger in the Liver Transplant Institute at Mount Sinai. So a couple of months later, I was listed on the patients for liver transplant. My life was deteriorating. I was getting weaker and weaker, and I was not able to work anymore. I was not allowed to travel. I was not allowed to do all my life that I was used to do. I received a phone call on July 28. We are Mount Sinai Hospital. We need you here in the hospital right away. We think that we have a match for you. And I told them, no way. I have been waiting for this call for 6.5 years. But this is a moment where you're thinking, a human being just died or is dying. And he's so kind, and his family, and you may receive the organ. I am thankful, and I'm thankful to his family for this wonderful opportunity to extend your life. I was very nervous because I didn't know what was going to happen. I know the risk of the surgery. I have talked for months with the doctors about the risks, and it's 50-50 chances to survive, right? A very young doctor, Dr. C, that's what he told me to call him. And Dr. C told me, you know, Eduardo, you are patient number 1. And I said, what do you mean? He said, you are the first patient in the US that we have done this procedure at Mount Sinai with this pump. And since that day, I have learned that today, over 100 patients, Mount Sinai has been using this system to save other lives. With research, innovation, dedication, and training, you can do all these things in one place, which is Mount Sinai. As a scientist, I find it like wonderful.